Like most of you watching, I also had saggy looking boobs and I couldn't even do 10 push-ups. One of the reasons I got into training, but after 3 months of training, my chest looked fine-ish, but not aesthetic and thick. And that's where I brought a change. After 7 months of training consistently with this guide, this is how my chest looks. Because I figured out the problem. Almost every one of us have underdeveloped upper pecs and low overall pec development. So this guide is exactly focused on tackling these problems. Only 3 exercises are easy to stick with, easy to load with time, and I want you to have them. Here we go. So as always, every workout starts with a compound exercise, presenting every man's favorite, the bench press, but not the flat one. The incline bench press. I found a study which linked incline bench press to flat bench press, and turns out the incline bench press is a better pec developer as compared to a flat bench press. All 3 heads of the chest were more activated under the EMG graph, and the reason, the incline bench press has more range of motion. They pack up more tension on your pecs and they just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. They bring out strength in your pecs and they also make them aesthetic. The perfect way to start your workout. Your upper chest gets hammered with your best effort along with your front delts and your triceps. Most people perform this exercise improperly, but not you. Set the bench so as your eyes are directly under the bar. Take a grip slightly narrower than your flat bench press. This will allow more range of motion, and please keep your wrist in line with the forearm. This prevents from tension leaking, ensures your pecs are doing most of the work. Here's a bonus tip. After you do your warm-up, take one heavy set. This heavy set can be your normal working set or 70% of your working set, and perform 1 to 2 reps of slow controlled pressing. This fires up your CNS and makes your next set feel twice as strong. Then after that, go all out, perform 2 sets till failure, and don't negotiate this part, but always track your weight and rep on this exercise, and always try to add a weight or a rep week to week on this exercise. And with this, you just unlocked half of your aesthetic pecs, but we still have 2 more exercises to cover. So moving on, so we build the size. Now it's time to bring the shape in the pec, and with this, moving on to our second exercise, the low incline dumbbell press. The 15-degree inclination, or just 1 notch over your flat bench, is the sweetest spot to refine those upper to mid pec lines. Now I know we just did an incline pressing movement. Now we are back again doing another incline pressing movement, but treat it like your new flat dumbbell pressing. And after all, 15 degrees is not that of an inclination. You're still targeting your middle and a good enough of your upper pecs. If the incline bench press builds the size, the low incline dumbbell press brings out the shape. Now this exercise is already good enough, but now let's make it even better. During the eccentric motion, when you are loading the dumbbell, try to touch your side delts, press with all of your strength. The stretch you gain from this simple tweak is the only reason we are putting this exercise in the guide, and don't be afraid to pick lighter weights for this exercise. So we just targeted overall pecs, refinement in upper and middle pecs. Now it's time to show some love for the lower pecs. The final exercise in our guide is high to low cable fly. Finishing a chest workout with a fly is like putting a cherry on top of a cake, and it's time to hit our leftover muscle to stay in proportion with our incline work. Please never do decline pressing movement for your lower pecs. Always go for flies or dips for lower pecs. Now coming back to high to low cable fly. Every day I see a new guy performing this exercise with a new way than he used to do, and to save your time, here's the simplest way to do. Set the cables to the maximum height, attach one single D handle to both of them, grab the both handles, stand in the middle, take one and a tiny step forward, and here's the juice. Retract your shoulders, chest up, and press in line with your lower fibers. Also make sure that your elbow is in the line of the cables. And on the negative, here's where all people go wrong. Think of not just separating your arms, but think of your chest as a bridge between your arms, extending as you separate your arms. This cue helps preventing shoulder domination and maintains the muscle-mind connection to the pecs. And here's one golden step to push forward when you're close to failure. Kneel down on your knees and keep pushing the set harder with ease. The pump from this exercise is crazy. Give it a try. Do 2 sets till at most failure, when your muscles aren't even able to produce one tiny bit of motion, and hold the position. When your arms are frozen, they are not able to move. Hold that position. So folks, there you have my 3 exercises to transform your chest, and you can tweak your exercises and the routine, but always remember the pattern. 1 compound movement to load the pecs, 1 focused chest exercise like the dumbbell press to get more stretch in the pecs, and number 3rd is finishing with the isolation movement like flies. Following this pattern is key to avoid complexity and progress effectively in your routines. If you want a full system of training every single muscle like this, it's the first link in the description. Stay grinding. Bye.